Hey there, hi there, ho there, fellas. That's right, we're doing it at a little bit of a weird angle today, but that's okay. It's probably going to be like the only video, if not one that's very few and very far between. But that's all right, because what we're talking about today is more pressing matters. All right? I know it's another late upload. I've been working late this week. I'm closing all week, so expect more late uploads and everything. Without further ado, though, I watched the first half of that new football game with the Cowboys and the Eagles. Fair one, fair little game going on right there. Hopefully, and I'm solely saying this so I can make my friend mad. I hope that the Cowboys win. I don't watch football. I'll be honest with you. Don't do it. Never have. More than likely, never will. I'm more of a gamer myself. I'm not really more of a sports kind of guy unless it's UFC. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we got the Season 5 Reloaded update for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And boy, oh boy, was it a huge disappointment. First off, one multiplayer map. What is up with that? Not to mention that all the people that are defending it, trying to say that it's a brand new map, it's a this, it's a that. Dude, we literally got half of this map or parts of this map in Black Ops 4. It's again another inspired campaign multiplayer map, which is fine. That's what they used to do back in the day before, we had all these extravagant locales. But how are we only going to get one, dude? One? Are you serious? We got the directed mode for zombies. We got one multiplayer map. And we got some half-ass event. You know what didn't lack this time around, though? More and more and more monetization and breaking of the game. Call of Duty is completely, essentially broken over on Wars or over on the PlayStation, but every little time you try to play on PlayStation 5, it's just destroyed. Literally destroyed. I'm doing it right now. I got to reinstall Warzone. I have to reinstall Black Ops 6. You know what's still on the main page though? The store. The new weapon camo for Black Ops 7 for a game that nobody really seems to want. Yeah, we got the free whatever fucking tier skips and the double XP for the shitty season that nobody's playing. But another half-assed launch of a season reloaded. Got a new kill streak that's mid. Should have just been a weapon. Already been shown that it could be a weapon in Modern Warfare 3 done better. And yet you give us another half-assed kill streak from Cold War when it was done better as a weapon, so you should have just done it again. You give us a blueprint with the worst kill animation in the game that makes it absurdly hard to see around because it drops a giant nuke in the middle of the map. Not literally, but on everybody's dead body. And then, of course, we have the two, the premium pass and then the normal pass. Again, trying to squeeze every little dime out of everybody. As if you already haven't learned and said that you're learning from what people are complaining about, and then you go and do the shit again. It's kind of bizarre. It took you less than a week to do it. But, what's even crazier is that when you turn over to Destiny 2, just a second one to talk about today because we feel like looking at all the stuff that was announced for the day. You get their, I guess you could call it mid-season update that's supposed to last until December, the Ash and Iron update, that once again takes us back to a location that we've already been sold and bought years ago, that was taken away from us, that we're being sold and bought again. And here's the kicker. It's half the fucking location. Almost the same price. Half the content. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's kind of bizarre. And then they are surprised that sales are down and excitement is down. It's a little bizarre, but, I guess they never learn their lesson. They never cease to, try to listen to player feedback. And I saw a tweet today that was a little bizarre. If I'm not mistaken, it was without the plague lands, or I thought it was the plague lands, but without the plague, it's just the lands. Where the fuck's the SIVA, Bungie? We've been asking for it for years now. It's probably one of the only other interesting storylines you've given us with the Fallen. Yeah, sure, they worship the ball too, and some of them are our friends now. They're pirate people, but like the only time that they've ever really been interesting was whenever they A, turned to the Scorn. Well, I guess B, turned to the Scorn, and A, were infested with SIVA. And you have yet to bring that shit back. And then the one time you have the opportunity to bring it back, you don't. You bring back the lands that it was within with some half-ass reskin of a fucking armor set that nobody's wearing. And another half-ass exotic that's just a legendary weapon you introduced the season prior. But I digress. I mean, at this point, can we really be surprised, lads? Can we really be surprised? You've got a mobile game that's in the same universe and it's doing everything correctly that players have been asking for. And it's almost like it's from a game studio that makes MMORPGs. And who'd have thought? They have a better grasp on what the player base wants from this game than the guys who have laid the groundwork for a successful franchise that's been out for over 10 years now. And you guys are still fucking up, giving us half-ass trailers. To me, I'll be honest, the first time I watched the trailer that dropped today, I had no excitement. I couldn't even tell what the exotic was. I had to go back and watch it again and really look into it. Showed us a half-ass crossbow that's already in the game. Maybe it's a second variant of it or, a second crossbow, but it's really the same fucking crossbow. They're just going to change the energy type, maybe give it a few different, skills or perks or whatever. And I'm not just over here just bashing on Bungie, but whenever you have a game like Borderlands 4 that's breathing down your fucking neck right around the corner in, like 8 to 10 days? What is it, the 4th? Like 10 to 11 days maybe. I think it's 9 actually. Could be wrong. Somewhere in there. It's like less than 2 weeks away. They're breathing down your neck to take over half the player base. Most of your content creators are going out and promoting it. Hell, Call of Duty content creators are even promoting it because it's a reform of a game and a game type that everybody has been asking for and wanting for so long. And it actually seems like, surprise, they're listening to player feedback or have listened to player feedback. And I guarantee it's going to do good. From everything that I've seen, I can almost guarantee it. All but, from the fact that I've played it. I have not played it. It looks like it's going to do pretty well. And then I think the worst part about it is that you have a mobile game, again, that you downloaded or that you've released that is kicking your game's ass. How is it going to feel that whenever you drop this mid-season update for Ashen Iron, that more people are going to be playing Destiny Rising than Destiny 2? Think about that. That's going to be embarrassing because you guys refuse to add anything innovative. Make a new fucking game, dude. You just keep selling us the same shit. And I quite literally mean that because I paid for fucking Rise of Iron back in 2016, bro. Why do I want to play it again? Do something new. Let alone, why the fuck do I want to pay for it again? I done played that. I done did that. When will you learn your lesson, Bungo? Please. That's all I got for you guys today. Come back tomorrow. Sorry it was a little bit of a rant video. I'm just sick and tired of this shit, man. I love these game franchises, but it's very clear that the industry behind it doesn't care about us. And frankly, it's sad to say that so many other people are just blindsided and they're just going to keep throwing their money at it. So it's just going to keep happening. But you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with something a little more interesting. Yeah, peace.